What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 movies and TV shows. I ain't going to hold y'all here like I did last time, so...
Yeah, baby!
You got nothing. Square one. But you know the business.
Number 5.
And I know the chemistry.
What is there not to say about this show? This show is perfect. And when I say perfect, I mean perfect. It has everything you would ever want from a show. Good characters, great writing, things that actually make sense, characters that are not stupid. Freaking the main character actually has a motive for what he's doing. And everything about the show is just like, it's just breathtaking. I watched the show in like the first semester of my sophomore year, and when I started watching the show, I was like, let me check out the hype. It can't be that good. But as I kept watching the show, and as the episodes flew and flew by, and as I saw the downfall or the mental decline of Walter White, it was just psyched to see. Because it didn't happen all at once. It happened throughout the show, and you see him slowly but surely turning into the villain, basically. Because by the end of the show, this is like a 10-year-old show, but at the end of the show, he's not the hero. He is the villain. And I think that it was unexpected for me to see that. I wasn't expecting him to be the villain by the end of the show, but by the end, it was great. And Jesse Pinkman, holy shit. Jesse Pinkman is probably one of the best written characters of all time, because you see his story from a struggling drug dealer. I don't know if I can say that on here, but from a struggling dealer to one of the most tragic characters in fiction as a whole. And as you watch the show, and as you see Walter White slowly turn into this villain and turn into this monster, you start to see that what he did kinda is evil, yes. What he did was bad, but he kinda had a reason to do it. And what he did to Jesse was just terrible. He lied to him, manipulated him, used him, and it was just great. It's not good what he did to him at all. I'm not justifying it, but it was just great to see. And as you see life pass by, and as you see him die, you just think to yourself, damn, this is an absolutely great show. And there's nothing else like it. So, yeah.
I assume the position.
Welcome, young Skywalker.
Number 4, Star Wars.
I have been expecting you.
Return of the Jedi. This is probably this is in my top 5 favorite movies, because one thing, it's just a great movie. It's probably my favorite of all the originals, and seeing Vader kill Palpatine and dying in the process, which is great, and Luke's a freaking goat.
Yo, Chase, go long. Nice catch, Cheer.
Not my name, nigga.
Number 3, Clone Wars. Star Wars Clone Wars. This is probably my favorite Star Wars show because it's longer, they flesh out all the characters, and they make the characters from the prequel trilogy way more enjoyable. So that's it. And Paul Crow, yeah, I just fucking love Paul Crow. He's just cool as shit. But yeah, that's kind of all I gotta say.
You thrown
Number 2,
me.
Avengers
I'm gonna
Infinity
lose
War.
it.
This is one of my favorite Marvel movies because this is where the villain actually wins. And it's ironic because Hawkeye's not in this movie, which I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying it's really ironic. But yeah, Thanos was cool as shit, and he only speaks in IG captions. Honorable mentions.
Lee, go over there and check the hardware. If she got
Mention
anything in her
1,
bag bigger than a
Rush
banana,
Hour
we gonna
3.
beat his ass.
Rush Hour 3 was probably one of the funniest movies I've ever watched. And the reason it wasn't on the list is because I just didn't know where to place it. Because, like, it's better than some of the movies. Is my personal opinion is better than some of the movies on this list, but at the same time, there were just others better than it, so I didn't know where to place it. But Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, they did fucking amazing in this movie. So that's all I gotta say. And watch it for yourself. It's fucking hilarious.
Why are you guys in the fridge? Because that's where I keep all the fruits.
For a second, I thought you were this other guy.
Mention 2, The Mandalorian. Mandalorian has to be tied with The Clone Wars for one of my favorite shows, Star Wars shows, but the reason it's not on the list is because season 3 was kind of so I had to put in the honorable mentions because of that. But Din Djarin did great. Baby Yoda, he did great. Well, CGI, but yeah, that was great. And Moff Gideon, they low-key just dragged him out, but yeah, it's a great show.
About to beat my meat.
Those are the heads of all your lieutenants. That took me 2
Mention
hours.
3, Batman Under the Red Hood. This is my favorite Batman movie because they have, one, the movie's just great, and they have Red Hood in it, which I love Red Hood. I never really talk about him, but I freaking love Red Hood. He's my favorite member of the Bat family, so that's it. And yeah, and his reasons for being a villain are low-key valid, so yeah.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga.
Before I reveal my number 1 spot, I just want to talk to y'all about some stuff. One, my next video, our gaming video will be coming out soon. I don't know about my next video. By the time this video is up, I will either still editing that or it'll already be out. But, oh yeah, this is my gameplay, by the way. I'm just freaking cooking these dudes. My teammate went Kappa Fat with these buns. Hope he doesn't see this, but he's buns. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I'll either be editing the new next video or it will already be up. I will most likely still be editing it. But what I actually want to say is that my number 1 spot is probably not surprising to see what it is, honestly, because yeah, most of this list, you know, never mind. But it's probably not surprising at all, because yeah, I'm pretty sure you already know what franchise it's from. So is that it? No, but actually yes, it is. So number 1 spot, we have Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith is just an amazing movie all around. How the actors played the characters are great. The choreography was great. The writing was amazing. The cinematography was amazing. The CGI was surprisingly good for 2005. But one thing, I put this movie above everyone else because it will never capture the feeling. No other movie can capture the feeling I had, will recreate the feelings I had while watching this movie, because it's just an overall great movie. And it was amazing seeing Anakin go from the noble Jedi to the Sith, but that's all I gotta say, so.
What's your real name?
See you on the side here at the midnight. In the trap, I don't know what the race like. You say you wanna come.